Elwardo Gideon, E.G. Lynch, political activist and former radio show host for the opposition New Democratic Party, the NDP, was buried in Georgetown on Saturday. His funeral service reflected elements of the polarizing nature of his political activism. Leader of the opposition and president of the NDP, Arnim Eustace, and NDP founder, former Prime Minister Sir James Mitchell, were warmly welcomed at the service. But Prime Minister Ralph Gonsalves was booed. Lynch's family invited Eustace, Mitchell and Gonsalves to deliver honorary tributes at the funeral. Eustace said Lynch loved and was well loved.
He touched and moved the emotions and affected the thought pattern of thousands of our people, including many from neighboring islands and in the diaspora, the Vincentian diaspora, wherever they are. He really, did love people and was adored by people.
He praised Lynch's contribution to the NDP after he was voted out of office 12 seats to 3 in the 2001 general elections.
Indeed, Lynch came onto the air when NDP was at its lowest ebb, and after the 2001 election, he made his contribution, and the NDP vote in 2010 resulted in a mere one-seat majority for the government. I attribute a lot of that to Elwardo Lynch.
Lynch hosted the NDP's New Times program for some 11 years. Eustace said that the NDP owes much to Lynch.
As we lay him to rest today, our party owes E.G. a great debt of gratitude.
Sir James described Lynch as a missing man.
E.G. Lynch was articulate, exciting, revealing. He never forgot his grassroots. He is a missing man. He has left a legacy that will be difficult to follow.
The former Prime Minister disclosed that in the earlier days, some NDP supporters didn't want Lynch to chair a meeting in Stubbs.
I was glad I was there, because there were some of the purists in our party who didn't think that any man with a record should be gracing our rostrum. I am glad I insisted and said, let me hear the man.
He also praised Lynch's contribution to democracy in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
E.G. stood for democracy. He was a wonderful voice. Your presence here in large numbers is testimony to your appreciation of his life and his contribution.
But there was loud protest earlier as Prime Minister Gonsalves entered the church. The booing and jeering intensified as he was called to deliver his tribute.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening.
The efforts of Lynch's daughter, Shafia London, did nothing to quiet the protesters. The protests included UAP supporters who said Gonsalves should be allowed to speak. Some supporters of both political parties engaged in loud exchanges, including the use of expletives inside the sanctuary.
I came here at the invitation of the family to speak.
Gonsalves extended condolences to the family of Lynch.
I have known E.G. Lynch for a very long time. and I have come to honor him with my presence. I shall publish my tribute at an appropriate time.
The Prime Minister delivered his tribute on Star FM Saturday afternoon. In delivering the eulogy, Brian Alexander spoke of Lynch's business skills.
E.G. was what we call a hustler, a true innovator. My friends, E.G. was unbelievably innovative.
He also spoke in euphemistic terms of Lynch's imprisonment for embezzlement and the reaction of some members of society more than 30 years later.
And although he paid the debt that society demanded, persons, including some claiming to be his friends, never passed up the opportunity to remind him of this indiscretion. But just as poverty could not deprive E.G. of an education, his mistake did not prevent him achieving, maybe even spur him on to greatness.
In his sermon, Reverend Father Ulrich Jones said that among other things, the funeral was to thank God for Lynch's life.
And I need to thank our Creator God for the gift of the life of Elwardo Gideon Lynch and all that he meant to so many of us. He was an extraordinary man. We truly need to thank God for.
Lynch was buried at the Chile Cemetery in Georgetown. He died on July 9th at the age of 70 after an extended period of illness which included several strokes, one of which he suffered while hosting New Times in late 2012. Kenton Chance, Eyewitness News.